Hacking and privacy fiction aren't strictly new genres. Movies and books have had the subject matter covered for a while, but video games provide a newer medium for these stories, which can unfold in different ways depending on a player's choices. In this way, the narrative is put into the hands of the audience. While notable games may be few and far between, the numbers are definitely growing. Here are our picks for the top games about privacy, hacking, and surveillance. American Arcadia is set in the fictional city of Arcadia, a retro-futuristic 70s metropolis. Citizens live a life of luxury, unaware their lives are being broadcast 24/7 as a Truman Show-style reality TV series. There are two modes of gameplay. One, as a 2.5D platformer where you play as Trevor, an unassuming office clerk who must escape this dystopian display of entertainment. And two, as a first-person hacking experience where you play as Angela, a stage technician determined to help Trevor escape. American Arcadia is expected to be released on various platforms across 2023 and 2024. Builders a Voyeur Simulator, Don't Feed the Monkeys places you in the role of a spy and the newest member of the Primate Observation Club, a shadowy group that monitors people, referred to as monkeys, via surveillance cameras and compromised webcams. Gameplay involves monitoring strangers over various live feeds and gathering information on them. While players are advised to avoid interacting with people under surveillance, it's possible to help, extort, expose, or even sabotage them. So, would you feed the monkeys? Set in 1994, her story follows the mystery of a missing man and the hunt for his whereabouts. Players are tasked to sort through police interview footage of the man's wife, Hannah Smith, to piece together the truth. The game is an interactive movie that uses a combination of live-action footage and an old desktop user interface. As the story progresses, it's evident that there's something more going on behind the scenes and that Hannah knows more than she's letting on. Operation Tango is a super fun espionage-themed cooperative adventure game. Players can choose between being a spy or a hacker to compete in high-stakes missions. The goal is to collaborate and communicate closely with your partner to complete challenges and outsmart enemies in a high-tech, near-future world. Perfect for playing with a close friend or partner. Orwell is an episodic hacking simulator where you assume the role of Big Brother. The game is set in a country called The Nation, which is ruled over by an authoritarian government called The Party. It is your task to surveil citizens to find out who's behind a series of terrorist attacks. You're provided with full access to internet information, personal communications, and private files of citizens. What can we say? Orwell certainly lives up to its namesake. Hacknet is a terminal-based hacking simulator in which you follow the instructions left behind by a hacker named Bit, who has recently and mysteriously died. Bit was the creator of the world's most invasive security system. As they'd not accessed their system for 14 days, a failsafe is kicked in and sent an automated email to a single recipient, you. Players are tasked with digging through personal information to uncover corporate greed and can use Unix-style commands to crack passwords, infiltrate secure systems, and evade detection in an immersive hacking journey. Released in 1994, System Shock is a first-person adventure game where players take on the role of an anonymous security hacker. While attempting to hack the database of Citadel Station, players are caught and presented with a deal: to hack the sinister AI that controls the station, or be prosecuted. Playing System Shock is a must for fans of this genre. In fact, System Shock is so influential that franchises like Deus Ex or BioShock wouldn't exist without it. Not for Broadcast is a propaganda simulator that places you in control of the National Nightly News, a massive new media company in league with the rapidly rising authoritarian government. Your goal is to control what the audience sees and to determine which stories and topics are safe for broadcast and which are to be censored. It's a game where choices matter. You're given options on how the audience will perceive political figures, which will then result in multiple endings based on your decisions. Also, unlike other forms of dystopian fiction, Not for Broadcast skews towards a tone of slapstick and satire rather than outright misery and oppression. Papers, Please is a massively popular puzzle simulator set in a grim and fictional dystopian Eastern European nation. Players take on the role of a border crossing guard at a migration checkpoint, and are tasked with reviewing immigration and travel documents to decide who can legally travel in and out of the region. There are also several instances where you'll be required to detain those who have falsified documents. This one's fun, but also a little bit grim. Fair warning though, with 20 different endings, you can lose hours to this game in the blink of an eye. Released in 2014, Watch Dogs is considered to be a realistic look at the possibilities of citywide hacking. You take on the role of hacker Aiden Pierce in a near-future Chicago, using your smartphone to manipulate the city's infrastructure to fight corruption. Following the death of his niece, Pierce uses hacking apps to hunt down those responsible. Players can explore an open-world environment, hack into systems, and employ stealth in combat to take down enemies. So there you have it. Those are our picks for the top games about hacking, privacy, and surveillance. Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments below. Looking for an online gaming VPN? We know just the one.